Welcome to the Glory vs. Failure podcast. It's your boy Pat Easy, aka Easy Like Sundays, aka Steez Ease, and I'm here with.
At this point, y'all should already know who it is. It's your boy Taj, one of your favorite co-hosts.
And it's me, Renee, one of your other favorite co-hosts. Follow me on Instagram.
Yes. Now let me stop. But yeah, man. Shout out to the rest of the crew. Shout out to T. Shout out to A to the RT, aka R, aka the Artemis, aka all those other names that I don't want to say because we got children around. Also, shout out to Crown C. 777. That's my boy. How you guys feeling today?
Feeling good. I'm
feeling
back.
Good?
I'm back in the States.
Another day.
Fucking Saturday, y'all.
Yes. Nice weather too. It's crazy.
Yeah, me and Taj were bringing the sun.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Clearly, you can see it.
Went on a trip, got a nice little tan.
Mm-hmm.
For fake, yeah. But I'm happy to be back. I can't wait to travel again. Actually, like I said on the last episode, I went on a cruise. We flew out to Puerto Rico, and then we stopped at Aruba, Curaçao, Bonaire, St. Kitts, and St. Lucia. It was
Say that again? You said Curaçao?
Curaçao, facts.
Curaçao.
That was one of my favorite places too. Like the water, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been like on a banana boat?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so I haven't been on a banana boat, but it was like a circle, and 4 of us packed on it, and they pulled it by the speedboat. Oh my God, that was a mess.
So in Aruba, me and my friends, we got on a banana boat. Nobody knew what a banana boat was. So we was thinking that it was going to be like soothing, nice, slow. They brought the bananas out and was trying to kill us. They was trying to kill us. Like the guy, he said it. He was like, I'm trying to like make y'all like.
Fly off.
Yeah. Like my left leg, because they had me in the back because I was bigger. So my left leg, bro, flew.
Yeah,
like he was trying to make us fall. They told us like, if you feel like you're gonna fall, like lean into each other because it was like 2 rows.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
So
I'm out.
Nah, it was lit.
I can't swim, folks. There's no way.
You got a life jacket,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't trust that shit.
Just don't freak out when you hit the
Don't
water.
freak out.
Nah.
Like,
No, it's scary. Like for a second and like holding on, like you do get a little tired, but I would definitely do it again. I would do the cruise again too. The boat was rocking on some Aaliyah. If you know, you know. But other than that, it was valid.
I was looking at you like once I seen the monkey on your shoulder.
That was insane. Kids. Yeah.
St. Kitts. I was just like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing it wrong. This life shit. I'm doing it wrong.
For the viewers that don't know, like I do not mess with animals at all.
At all.
At all. Like not your dog, not your cat.
Not even a pigeon
your
at
mouse.
the beach.
Nah, not valid.
I would not
But-
mess with a pigeon at the beach.
But nah, he's saying it because I'll be dragging it. Like I'm
he
ducking.
freaks out.
Like don't put me. But the monkeys was like calm. Like they had like a little diaper on. It was a baby, and believe it or not, like. You don't, like, in those places, they do it to get money. So, like, you could look, like, a little bit interested, and they're just going to put the monkey on your shoulder.
And then they be like,
So,
oh,
yeah,
follow.
$10. Right. But I wanted
Gotta
to
get
do
your
it,
hustle
so.
on.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I
I wanted to do it.
That
The
was another
food
hustle,
food was
yeah.
good. I got to get some, like, jerk chicken from St. Kitts. It was valid.
Ooh.
The sauce was good. The drink package, great. I would do it again.
They punched the
Talk
drinks were
about
strong.
that drink pack.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I need a breakdown.
Yeah, I wanna
see
know.
so many people
Yeah, I think I
talking
need to
about it.
like drop some gems because I feel like me and my friends, we made a mistake of drinking before we embarked. So we had an unlimited drink package, but we didn't know that you were supposed to wait for the boat to like embark and take off out of the States, like out of Puerto Rico, before getting charged the tax. So like for the first day, we was getting mad drinks and got charged the tax. It wasn't like nothing crazy, but we was looking at our account like, wait, hold up, like what's this? But drink package is lit. Like they had multiple bars everywhere, so it's like you walk on any floor of the boat, there's a bar. You just stop by, let me get something, you walk away. It's valid.
And it's
How to
top
drink
shelf
money.
liquor?
It depends. Like they definitely do have like a limit, like of certain things. So it depends on your preference of liquor. But I was drinking tequila like mostly the whole time. So
I feel like you starting off your
wine.
2023 to a good start.
yeah, you could say that.
Low
First
key.
quarter.
Yeah.
Second
Low key,
quarter about to
yeah.
be lit too.
Yes.
It is, man. What else you got in plan? Shit, I need to hear. Like,
I
this
mean,
is-
so y'all know the concert.
Yes,
the
the Drake and 21 Savage concert. For the viewers that do not know,
Right.
Yeah.
just released it.
It's all a blur, right? That's what
It's
called.
all a blur.
All a blur.
Right.
Shout out Drake. Shout out 21 Savage.
Shout out to
Friends of the show.
Yeah, big friends. Big friends.
We love you.
But,
So This is gonna be your first
concert.
Yep. How do you feel, man?
I mean, I said it before. If the viewers were listening to episode, I think 3. Yeah. Only concert that I will ever go to is a Drake concert or a T.R. Wack concert. Wack. So now that I dropped the bread. It was a pretty penny, but it's worth it.
It's worth it.
We're not about to slide past that, folks. I've been seeing stuff on social media talking about prices is like for the lowest seat in 1K. All right.
Listen, for Drake, man, I don't know. I'd be worth it.
He bought it as soon as it dropped, so I'm just like,
nah. I hesitated.
No, don't hesitate. Just
I'm not gonna. I hesitated for a little minute, but I was like, nah, I need to treat myself.
Yeah, you do. You gotta close your eyes on that, though. You gotta purchase.
Right. Don't even look at the account after, but. It wasn't bad. I'm definitely gonna be able to, pay myself back. I'll be alright.
Yeah,
I know you're not the filming type, but just do the pod, and that's a favor, man. Have a couple videos when you're there.
Of course, no. I'm enjoying yourself. I'm trying to practice more documentation.
I'm trying to practice 21. Can you do something for me?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing all of that.
No, me and my best friends, we were talking about the tickets. And my best friend Tiana, shout out to you, girl. She was just like, I'm gonna have to get on a pole in order to get a ticket for this.
I've been hearing some things.
It's right there. I want to see Drake, 21 Savage, and Beyonce.
So you got money.
The way that they release the tickets,
I don't want to pay for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for that.
So they don't care about us, man. Beyonce came through, and now Drizzy is just like.
I mean, it reminded me of the Young Money tour though too. Like those tickets was crazy, and that was like in Canada. I was in Canada when they did. When they were supposed to do on one of the shows, so that was crazy. Those prices, like they had people in the grass, like
see, I was
for over 1,000.
Thinking maybe that would be lit to go to Toronto.
Go. Stay in Toronto though. Don't
ask him.
Don't go anywhere else. Toronto is the city. Toronto's the city.
Oh.
I'm saying like in Canada. No, I'm saying in Canada, just stay in Toronto.
I just went to Niagara. That was real cute.
Or that, yeah. Or that.
No, but I would stay in Toronto. I want to experience like the
city.
I can't. Yeah.
Because the other places, I cut you off. The other places is not like it's no real life. Like it's nothing really happening. At least in my experience.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I just wanted to say one thing to you regarding that concert. I just wanted to say, like, what do you look forward to the most, being that you've never been to a concert? What experience are you thinking you're going to get out of this?
I mean, I'm about to listen to 2 of my, like, fake top 5. Well, not 21, but Drake is definitely, like, my top 2 artists. So,
absolutely.
That too.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I hope that they perform more songs. Because, 21 Savage and Drake, they don't only have that album, they have other songs too, like Knife Talk, and then the last album that Drake put out, they have a song together too. I think it's Jimmy Cooks, excuse me. So yeah, I hope they perform like some of their old music like alone.
Oh yeah, I could definitely.
Usually how it goes, like each one has one set where they're fan favorite songs, then they'll have one that's like the hardcore fans, then they'll combine there.
Well, I hope so. I'm looking forward to that.
My favorite part of concerts is just seeing who the artists bring out.
Right.
That too.
That I'm so excited. That's why, like, for the New York tour, I'm like, all right, we have 4 days to decide exactly what we want to do. But then my best friend, she also lives in Atlanta, so I already know that show would be lit. Like, so I don't know which one to do. But I'm going.
I'm trying to think.
I'll see you, Drake, and 21 real quick.
Facts.
I feel like I'm the only nigga not going out here.
Anyways, right, exactly. Like, they got a lot of dates.
Ignore him, please. And no, they added another date.
They did, yeah. So September, I think they have some too. Like September 1st.
I think
they dropped more dates for the Barclays,
July 23rd. Yeah, and those tickets will go on sale today.
Oh, wow.
So.
It's not bad. But yeah, moving on, guys, to some serious things. So, NBA star Ja Morant, I know you heard, and if you didn't hear, he's in a bit of a legal trouble. He was out in the club in Denver after a game. He was on Instagram Live, toting that thing, toting the piece, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Apparently it wasn't him, and the gun was not his.
He was not partaking in gun violence.
Oh my God.
So I just want your guys' opinion on that. Like, how do you guys feel about the punishment he got, which was, I feel like it was a slap on the wrist. Yeah, a couple games you can't play, and he's back in time for the playoffs. Like nothing happened. You go to a little program about how, violence is bad, and you just have a public statement, and you're back on the court. So how do you guys feel about that?
I mean, I don't think it's anything new.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
They curse and they get fined. So it's like I feel like as professional players, they are looked at to be like models or role models within society. So I'm not shocked that they gave him that requirement in order to get back into the game and stuff like that.
Honestly, like it's not like he was out here pistol whipping somebody or something like that. All right, he flashed a gun. Was it a good idea? Clearly, it wasn't. But I don't feel like he deserves any further punishment besides what he's going through right now.
For that offense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
one thing I can say though, I personally don't like that the strip club took a picture and leaked that to the media.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Making bread.
And
like, why would
it's
you
a popular
do that?
place that NBA stars go to. Like Shotgun Willie's has been a place that people have been going since the early '90s. NBA stars, so you know what goes on essentially in there. So why would you do that?
Why would they record him?
Or leak the photos.
Yeah, like why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
I have never seen that happen before. That's why I was kind of like.
On the other side though, to like play devil's advocate too, like why did he pull out the gun? Like why was that even?
This is
about it?
That's also a great. It makes sense though because it's like you were already in NBA.
What were you thinking, bro?
Like what was the reason behind that?
Ja, man, listen. I know you're listening to Little Baby, NBA Young Boy, and you're essentially still a kid, just becoming a man. You don't need none of this, man. You got a check. You got a God-given talent. You don't need to act like the people that you watch and that you think is cool and that you think is tough.
Or say it's not an act. Like you don't. Just put the gun down, bro.
You did not need it.
Say that for in your past time when there's nobody around and stuff like that. You got a good thing going on, and you already know that. Unfortunately, sometimes society likes to criminalize black people. So don't even fall into that stereotype. Just live your life, keep on hooping, make that money, and that's it.
And keep your head low when you're already in trouble, man. Like they got you in legal trouble for allegedly pistol whipping a 17-year-old on your home basketball court.
Come on,
and
you
then,
just said you wasn't pistol whipping.
Yeah, that's why I waited for you to finish because he was already going. Like he's been in legal troubles for that. And then there was another altercation that involved his mom at a Foot Locker, and allegedly she called him, and he arrived with a couple other people, and he said he was gonna light that bitch up like the 4th of July. So.
Even if you are like that, I'm not saying like that. That's the problem. That's not a problem. Like
even if you are like that, like, you don't have to be like
like not in the club. Like I feel like I don't know what his situation was, but pulling it out like for videos, like
no,
I don't think because you have too much to lose. So
I watched the video. It's just like you
was not in danger. Like you in the club.
Yeah, not even. It was just like a little like. Tote that thing too.
I feel like that's probably what it was, but then it's like you're not really, you're in that moment of turn up, but you're not realizing like, wait a minute, I'm not just like, you're not a regular person. Like you really can't be out here doing that shit. So I get it, but you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill.
Your brand.
You are a brand.
Yes.
You are a brand. So I'm glad I have your guys' opinions on that. More serious note, Young M.A. Have y'all seen her lately?
I have prayers to her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
I know that it was a barber, I think his name was Fats the Barber. He had posted a clip of her getting a haircut, and I know someone had shared it and was saying that she looked sickly or ill, and then she came back and cleared it, I guess, like saying that she has been going through health issues. So prayers to her in that.
I would assume so.
Shout out to Young M.A. I definitely be rocking with her music too.
I mean, my first initial reaction when I seen the clip, because I just know how it goes with the drinking and everything. It looked like early stages of liver failure. So I got sad instantly because it's like I don't want to see anybody go through that. And so it's just like I knew the drinking was heavy before you became a celebrity, and then you kind of double dosed it when you became famous, but I don't know, man. It has to be a line. Like you have to see the fans' reactions to that, and even though you're responding to it, you have to think to yourself, like, all right, maybe I need to slow down.
I mean, like she's spoken up about experiencing depression in the past already, and that's what led her to drinking or picking up alcoholism. So I think she's learned her lesson in that. And I remember even in her post, she was saying that she has underwent surgery working on her health. So I don't think it's that she's still drinking like that, but it was a moment in time where she was experiencing depression. So just for the listeners and for everybody, you know, like, using substances is not the answer to going through depression. Maybe you want to try therapy or just, you know, talking to a friend or a family, whoever you feel comfortable with to get through that hard time. I would definitely encourage everybody to do that instead of using.
Mental health always matters.
Absolutely.
Overall.
And I actually do want to quickly just jump on that therapy talk really quick. It's just the fact that a lot of people only see talk therapy as the only avenue of therapy that gets you through things, but in reality, talk therapy does not, I don't want to say it doesn't help. It helps certain people, but depending on what type of trauma that you're dealing with, it'll be way better for you to possibly look into cognitive behavioral therapy or EDMR therapy. There's somatic therapy. There's so many different types of therapy. Hypnotherapy also, that can help you actually go inside and really process the trauma that you're dealing with. Believe it or not, like when you go through a traumatic event, that event is actually stored in the tissues of your body. So sometimes it might feel like it's a recurring cycle, you can't break it, but there's different types of therapy that will actually have you go inside, or they'll like restructure your nervous system. So there's different avenues. So do your research. If you find that you're the type of person that you've been doing talk therapy and you're super aware of what's going on, but like you still don't feel like you're getting the answers that you need, definitely speak to your therapist and ask them if they feel like there's a different avenue of therapy that would better suit you. But there's avenues. Definitely try to stay away from substances, because that's actually going to make things worse for you. So
I agree.
I agree as well.
Therapy. I tried about 2 of those myself, to be honest, in my personal life. You know, we all need therapy.
And there's nothing wrong with therapy
at all. It actually makes you feel better.
Yes,
it makes you see from a different perspective as well.
And like you said, Renee, like, it definitely are like other options that you can go to. Like, it's not only one form of therapy. Some people do like athletics or like, you know, some type of exercising to get through whatever they're going through. So there's so many other ways to deal with your trauma.
Right. So, Young M.A., best wishes from everyone here at the show to you.
Yes.
Hope you get better, and I hope you keep glowing up, being the best person you could be, the best version of yourself you could be.
Shout out.
No, I was about to say shout out.
BK, BROOKLY. But onto other
Right. So I just want to address a wild rumor. Like, we've been having some dark topics. Let's get to the light of things. You know, it's a wild rumor though. So, NBA star Andrew Wiggins, he hasn't been playing for the last month. Everybody's been speculating why.
Where is he at?
You just won a championship, boy. Where you at, man? You not hurt? What's going on, man? So, everybody, you know,
rumors.
His heart might be hurt though.
Yeah, rumors have been circulating that his wife has been, you know, cheating on him with his best friend for about 10 years. And there's rumors that the 2 children that they share together may not be his.
That's crazy.
How would you guys feel if you found that out?
Well, I do want to point out that the wife, she did go on Twitter and she was saying that you can't believe everything that you see on the internet.
Right. It is a rumor after all.
Honestly, I don't know who dropped that rumor. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I really hope it's not true, because something like that could really fuck somebody up. So.
Mentally, emotionally.
Oh,
like,
gosh.
Make you
People
question who you could trust.
People go crazy for stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Don't just be mindful of people's hearts when you play with them, because they just might come back and get your ass.
Well, just to play devil's advocate, like just to say like this was to happen to you in another way, you know, as in like the male cheated on you
and had children, but not only
on you, I guess.
But not only that too. Like, I want to also like highlight that at least the post that I saw was saying like they were kind of encouraging all men to get paternity tests. Like, you can't trust anybody. Always check if your kids are. So I would like to ask y'all too, after you answer that, Renee, how y'all feel about like testing your children, or like depending on your relationship, would y'all just jump to getting tests done?
Like, I see how some women would find that offensive. Like, oh, you want me to go and you want to take a paternity test of this child, and you know I've been with you for a long time, but it's really true. Unfortunately, you don't know. Like, recently, one of my friends just found out that he has a 7-year-old daughter, and that was because he had a one-night stand 7 years ago. So it's just like, you really never know.
That's true.
So.
And then I
feel like they should do that automatically. Honestly. Like as soon as the baby is born, just have a paternity test.
That'd be a tough question for me. Honestly, I wouldn't take the test personally because I know the type of person I am. I would just believe the kid to be mine.
I think it depends on like your situation, to be honest, because I feel like you saying that you or many women would feel insulted. I feel like if that's my wife and somebody's telling me you need to get them kids checked, like who are you talking to? Like,
exactly.
you're not about to tell me to check my wife. Like this is somebody that I married. I trust this person. So who are you to come look into my situation telling me this?
Right.
And it depends on who you're hearing it from. Like I was hearing it from my brother or my sister or my mom. Maybe like I could look into it and be like, okay, let me see what they talking about. But if it's like an outside person looking into my family, I'm gonna look at you crazy.
Yeah, because like all that.
You're not telling me
what's going on. But then that brings it back to what I was saying. Like I understand your perspective, and I feel the same way that like, okay, if that's my husband, then off rip, like a paternity test isn't necessary. But there's been so many scenarios.
I'm not even saying that it's not necessary though. I'm just saying like I feel like it depends on the case and the people.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, like, definitely not knocking it. It's just the fact that, unfortunately, you'll see that people have been married for years. Mm-hmm. And it has happened that the wife did step out and do some crazy shit like that.
You've been raising somebody for 20 years and it's not even
That's gotta be.
Oh my God.
That's why I wouldn't even take the test thing.
You wouldn't take it if you was questioning you crazy. I would get it taken.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like, yo, I already been doing this.
The kid's not.
It would flip my work.
That would. Yeah.
I gotta hit the dash.
Hit the dash.
I don't care how many years have went by. I'm so sorry. Maybe you could find your father.
That's crazy.
Maybe you can find your father. I can help.
Nah, Todd. So like, if God forbid a situation like that happens, but like, say you basically raised a child and you found out when they're like 10 years old.
I'm telling you, that's not my kid.
So it's shit all out the window. Like
very much
the bond that you guys built is
very much
quiet.
So. I could be like your uncle.
Very much so.
Yeah. Big unk.
Right. I'm not taking care of that kid. You crazy?
Oh my gosh.
And
even if you were taking care of the child beforehand.
Correct.
So wait, no. Everything stopped.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you raised this child until they were 10 years old, and that's when you found out.
Yes. No. I thought you was gonna say like I stepped into a situation where I was talking to a woman and she had a kid. I was about to say I'm not in that space. Like I'm not talking to you if you're a mother.
Oh no.
That's that Barbz answer. No. I'm not jumping from there.
Yeah, sorry. So sorry.
Oh man.
I guess I can help you find your parent. You should blame your mom, really.
You should blame your mom. Your mom's a whore.
Right.
Oh my God.
Your mom's a whore.
Listen, man, moral of the story, watch what you put your peen into, all right?
Facts.
And watch where you throw your vagina.
Correct.
Watch where you throwing the kitty, all right? So just moving on to things that I thought that was interesting. Actually, I was talking with Crimes about it. So banks are crashing. Mm-hmm. Banks are crashing. Bank of America. Not too long ago, there was people saying that they couldn't access their money. It was like, wait, why is my account saying $0? And I know I got bread and I just got paid today.
BOA.
BOA.
Somebody hitting that account. That's why I say $0.
That's what I thought at first, but it's actually it's more of a whole thing. And regarding the bank crimes,
it's more like what set the alarm off really for everyone was when Silicon Valley Bank crashed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Once they crashed, and they're the bank that everyone goes to for starters for tech. You know what I'm saying? Tech businesses and every crypto and everything like that. So once they crashed, it was almost like a canary in a cave situation. Yeah. And maybe that started off as a bigger alarm for something else. You know what I'm saying? So now everyone's getting a little bit paranoid. Everyone's starting to try to take their money out to get assets in other places, like tangible assets like gold and other types of, you know what I'm saying, materials that they can sell off.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't think it's as big as everyone's making it seem, but it could be. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay.
I have a question though. Is silicone FDA approved?
Yeah.
They are. Wow.
The future's looking like
FDA approved?
Yeah. Is it? Am I?
No, FDIC.
Right.
There you go.
FDA approved.
That's food.
FDA is the food.
Yes.
Food and Drug Administration.
Actually, I don't know that for sure. Actually, if they were.
Because I don't feel like they are.
No, I think everyone who had investments in anything in that bank, once it closes, done. So now I think they're all
right. So I think that's how something like that could happen. But the banks that I use, like Chase or Capital One, I feel like I'm good. I better be good.
Yeah,
I better be good. I got capital.
FDIC, they approve you up to $250,000.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of your money. So if you messing with people with big money, that's a little bit scary. But you know, people like me, I'm good.
If you got a mill or two,
I'm trying to.
If you got a mill or two, know what I'm saying?
I'm having
like
a couple.
250,000 of that is guaranteed. Basically, is what he's saying, and that's kind of crazy to think about. That shit would give me like a little panic attack, you know?
You just break up the accounts.
Yeah.
Break the money up into different accounts.
And you can bank with the same bank. It's just different accounts.
Different
the way I'm thinking about it, the bank is starting to become more and more of the middleman, and it's slowly being cut out. That's what I'm thinking. Like the future is heading towards.
Interest rates are getting higher.
Yeah.
And that's what's scaring everybody.
Yeah.
Let the interest rates on my CD account get higher. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Since we're talking about accounts, I opened up a high yield savings account.
Hey.
And I feel like such an adult, y'all. Like,
that's good.
I need my money to
flow.
make some money. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
if you want to be an adult, open up a high yield saving account.
Oh, what is the difference like with that account?
So with that account, like each month you earn, so my APR I use London Club. So the interest is 4.6. So every deposit, you just earn the interest.
And do you do it like monthly or?
So they do unlimited deposits and unlimited transactions back and forth.
Okay.
So I don't have a limit on how much I could put in.
But I'm saying, how do you do it though? Like,
for me personally, I'm doing it by paycheck.
Okay.
Yes.
And
so I get paid bi-weekly, so I'll put a chunk in there.
And you can take it out anytime you want. See, that's too much. That's too easy for me. That's why I did the CD account, because I feel like I could put the money there and I leave it for a year. Granted, it's a slow investment, but I can't touch it like until the 12
they do have instant
months is up.
I was just thinking whether or not they have instant transfer, but they do. But that I have that account that I just want the money to like build and work upon itself. But then I have my other savings account.
Right,
So
me too.
It's just like I need something that I don't see. Like I have access to see it, but I can't.
That's how I feel with the CD. Yeah, I actually got the CD.
I can't.
Yeah, with my credit card account. So I don't even look.
Take the money out.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it at all. Like
I want to open up an IRA too.
Yes, me too. Make sure it's Roth.
Somebody else told me that.
Make sure it's Roth. Definitely.
I have one and I don't know anything about it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, IRA.
Yeah.
Or,
Really?
it's
I don't
like
know anything
I
about
heard
it.
retirement.
Fidelity is good.
Yeah. I heard it was like a retirement. Like that's what they gave me at the job that I'm currently at when I first signed.
Okay.
All right.
But
Save.
my final thoughts on this whole situation my final thoughts. I'm trying to find ways to cut that whole bank account out. Maybe liquidate in assets. I don't know, man. I really don't know. The future's looking scary for me.
What I suggest is whatever bank that you're working with, just speak to a financial planner, and they could give you like a better breakdown as to like where to put your money so that it could like build and collect on itself. Speak to this financial planner, definitely. Like,
and I feel like they're really helpful too. Like they definitely will give you.
good.
Well, it depends on where you go, but they should be helpful and let you know what's the best option for you.
yeah.
Nice guy. I need y'all on my financial team.
Sure, I could do that.
I need both of y'all on my financial
I
team.
feel like, especially when it comes to finances, that's something that's super very hush in the world. Like nobody wants to talk. People talk about money, but like people don't want to talk about their personal money and stuff and how they do things. So I feel like, how are we supposed to get better as a society
as a people
if we don't have that conversation with each other?
Right.
Like
each one teach one, really.
Yeah, literally. I was on TikTok and this girl posted how she breaks down her check every week. And I was like, wow, this is the first time I'm actually seeing somebody in the same financial situation I am, making the same amount that I am, and the way that she breaks it down, I was like, wow, that's a different way than what I was going for. So let's have more money conversations so we can put each other on and change the perspective.
Yeah. TikTok got everything nowadays.
Now they do.
Everything.
Yeah. It's kind of like a shorter YouTube almost.
Yeah.
In terms of learning new things.
Or Google.
Speaking of
like,
TikTok though, I found out through TikTok that one of my favorite actors just passed away. I want to say R.I.P. to Lance Reddick.
Yes.
Wow. R.I.P. to Lance Reddick.
He was in Resident Evil, The Wire.
Right.
Yes.
All types of movies and shows I grew up with, man.
A lot of famous movies. My favorite moment of him, ironically, is him on the Eric Andre show. I don't know if anyone remembered that, but he was on there dressed as a slave. Like, rest in peace, man. He was on there dressed as a futuristic slave. It was funny, man. Great content, you know, Adult Swim. Look it up on YouTube if you have the time. But rest in peace, Lance.
Rest
really,
in peace,
wow,
definitely.
man.
I was reading the article.
How old was he when he transitioned?
60, right? I believe he was 60.
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah, young, old.
But they
Just
were saying
over
that
half a century.
He died in natural causes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So.
Rest in peace to him.
Definitely.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, he was 60. Yeah.
Wow, rest in
And
peace.
thank you for your contribution.
Thank you, man.
Like,
And wow, man, to your friends and family, I hope they are feeling great in this trying time. So, just moving on.
Swarm.
I've been hearing about Swarm. I haven't watched it, so would love for you guys to tell me, other than Childish Gambino, Donald Glover is one of the producers on it and directors.
Yeah.
Because that's all I know.
Yeah, he's a co-creator and he's bold. If you ask me, I actually watched it last night.
Okay.
In my opinion, it like kind of depicts a serial killer who was like a fan like of a famous artist. I really think it's about Beyonce, or at least Beyonce's fans. But to my understanding, they add like different stories in from other famous people, their fans. It's like their fans, like things that have happened, or like the ends that they have gone to see their favorite artists. But it's really like they speak about Beyonce, but kind of like black her name out, like, or like cover it or beep it or whatever.
Talk about somebody else.
Right. It's crazy.
That's
Chloe Bailey and Damson. You know, it starts off with their sex scene.
She was getting
Back
her
shot.
back blown out.
You guys are phone because he was getting busy.
It was
See
kind
the
of like,
smile on that face?
She was getting busy.
wow.
They used bad baby oil on that nigga, and he was just lubed up, just.
he's doing a lot. He's doing a lot.
He looked good. He looked real good. Like, I don't know what it was. I guess the way that they shot it was like absolutely perfect. First off, like every angle that they did, you could never see Chloe's face. But like, if you know her, then you could tell like, okay, that's her body. But him just looking at the girl,
The sister.
and then looking back again, like, yeah, you
Yeah,
see me
something
doing
with
this,
the
like that was it for me.
I've never seen it. But
So it follows the girl that is looking in while Damson and Chloe are having sex, and it's really supposed to be Chloe's foster sister. I don't want to ruin it for any viewers.
Spoiler alert,
Yeah, right.
but it's cool.
Right.
But it basically follows her, and she's like a super fan of this artist named Niger, and like she just killing people. Like, say like you don't like Niger. I don't know if y'all saw like the tweets, but it'll be like she'll ask like, who's your favorite artist? And then just hit you with a frying pan or like something like that. Like if you didn't like it, so she's really upset.
She's unhinged.
Yeah.
It's like Beyonce fans though.
Nah, just thinking about it, like really thinking about it. Nah, this is definitely geared towards Beyonce fans.
They say
The
it.
name
Wait,
of the
wait,
show
wait,
is
wait.
Swarm.
Right.
Beehive.
Oh.
And they call the
Yeah,
fake.
That shit like Voldemort around here. It's like taboo, man. Easy on that B word.
Shout out to
Trying to
Beyonce.
get canceled out here. boy.
Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to
Beyonce,
Jay-Z.
friend of the show.
I am
Finger
a
guns.
Hive member. I am a Hive member, but don't y'all
She was going to all ends.
Don't you guys think that like Nicki fans are like a little bit more aggressive?
No, I feel no.
Around this year, yes.
Oh, they're
Yes.
starting to age though. They're starting to age. They weren't the same fans they were when she first started. They're in their 30s now.
Aside from that though,
I feel like
Beyonce
they're
Beyonce fans who
Yeah.
like I feel like Nicki Minaj fans who just talk about it, or like if they catch you in the streets of Queens.
Beyonce fans
Beyonce
will find out
fans
where
is
you
coming
work.
to you. They
Yeah,
coming to
they
you like in
find
the
out where you
show.
work.
Coming to you where you live, and like I'm really trying to.
They be like, oh, this is
I'm
your
gonna
employee,
fucking
and
fuck
just
you
post a
up.
video of you smoking type shit to get you cancer just
Like,
because
for
you
real.
had a debate about
Oh
something.
my God.
And it's crazy because she doesn't even engage with them like that, in my opinion.
doesn't.
Like she posts her posts and then go about her business. She
Right.
make her songs. She don't even say shout out to my fans and nothing like that.
Nothing.
But you
So-
remember she has her website, so apparently she posts a lot on her website.
I'm sure she got a Twister
Really?
too.
Yeah.
But
Definitely. Oh,
Still.
definitely.
How you guys feel about Nicki Minaj supposedly co-signing
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice as
I like it.
the princess?
I like Ice Spice.
I like that, but I feel like it's
Like-
just another. I feel like it's just another underhanded, like kind of like not a slight, but like maybe like she's just been subbing crazy on Twitter.
I think she's trying to fix
Divide?
that narrative about her where she doesn't support female New York artists.
I don't.
That's
I
interesting.
agree.
I don't agree.
That's
I
interesting.
can see that.
Like-
No, because it doesn't even have to do with her. I feel like she's proven enough that she does support artists. Is like if people are devoted to misunderstanding you, then that's just what they're gonna do. Like I feel like she showed love to Young M.A. a long time ago. She's from Brooklyn. We just spoke about her. She showed love to other New York artists as well. So I don't think she's trying to prove a point. I think she just sees something in that artist, and then also through Drake, maybe like she's gotten to know her more, see that she's actually a real fan of her instead of other people who have tried to pretend to be a fan of her, and then it ended up being some weird, stuff. That's what I feel like.
There's a contrast there too because Young M.A. and Ice Spice, right,
Mm-hmm.
are on two different sides of what Nicki Minaj does. Nicki Minaj does the poppy stuff, and then she does a real MC stuff, which Young M.A. does, and poppy stuff is more what Ice Spice does. You know, the new song Pink Panthers and all that stuff. Like that.
How can I choose when I'm
So
already
it's like two
chose?
different parts of her. It's like
I like Ice Spice. She's about
I love Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Protect Ice Spice at all costs.
Someone please.
Like
Yeah.
people just be
From the
mad,
Bronx.
and she just be doing.
chilling.
She just does her thing, looking cute. Always got her bag
And I-
in her arms. Like
She's from the Bronx. She's not leaving
Holly's
the
holding on
bag.
to that bag. I don't blame you, girl. They be stealing.
They be
So like, it is okay. I totally understand. But yeah, no. I
Yeah,
love
that
Ice
is funny, man. But that was interesting that you brought that up. That was very interesting that you brought that up.
And regardless of what people think, like, I don't know if it's because I write poetry or like I just really care about lyrics or like rhyme schemes. I feel like she has a like unique sound. Like, yes, other people do drill. Yes, other people have said like the phrase from the Bronx, but like if you really read her lyrics, like she do have some rhyming in there. Is it the most complex? No, definitely not. But it's admirable, and to see that she. Not yet.
Okay.
I need to see some more. But to hear her in interviews and say that she's actually been intentional with her writing and she's actually writing her music, or she put this word here to, make it do something else, that's admirable to me. I like to hear artists speak like that about their work. So
I think part of her, the reason why everyone likes her, other than her looks, is the fact that she sounds dreamy on these tracks. Like her voice sounds dreamy.
That's marketable.
Yeah,
She sounds attractive, like her
How
voice
can
is
I listen
valid.
to Maurice Jones?
Like, like she just came out the shower and the steam, like you open the back
Yeah, I
and the
figured
steam
that.
came
Like,
out.
this-
Right.
Like that's how her voice sounds on the track.
You know?
See what happens.
Oh my god!
I did not hear what he just
Right,
said.
all I heard was pussy girl.
Her famous
like,
pose,
her
like
dance,
Oh,
her dance.
okay. Because I was
her arm all the way down.
so I feel like the best cartoon to like, based off of the description that you just gave, the best cartoon to like
Connect with
Thank you, Miss Bell from Powerpuff Girls.
Because of the hairstyle.
Oh,
No, but like think
okay.
about Miss Bell,
Like
like her
sexual,
aura,
but
her
not-
sexiness.
Oh,
Her
Yeah, you
femininity.
see what I'm saying?
Her femininity.
Yes, and then
Yes.
also on top of that, it's kind of like a mysterious vibe because she's not
She
running
does.
her mouth like that.
And
So-
that's what I like too. Like I feel like she don't. I hope she stay that way, but she don't be arguing on social media or nothing like that.
Yeah,
so just
no.
stay
Who's that
off
one
of it.
chick with the rough neck? I want the rough neck nigga with the two.
Lola
Lola
Brooke.
Brooke.
Oh yes,
I
yes,
like
yes,
her too.
yes.
I like her too.
Yeah.
They valid.
It seemed like she been gully like that. Like
Yo,
Yeah,
but
that's
she's
a little
so
crazy.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
she's so
that
little.
give out that kind of voice is crazy.
She like 4'11" or
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
Mad short.
I know feisty short women just like that, bro. Jump up and punch you in your shit.
Right.
Speaking from experience.
Right.
Oh no,
No.
that's what you play.
You better watch it back.
Oh, man.
She might see this.
No, hell no. But yes, guys, that's all we have for you today. So thank you for listening to the show. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. We got podcasts on Spotify, Amazon, SoundCloud. We even got the audio books for you folks if you read the books. If you listen to the
Apple
books.
Music, tune in.
Tune in, man.
And
And just
subscribe.
remember.
Don't do us like that.
Remember, man, it's not about the power.
Glory versus failure. There is nothing to it, cause you win some and lose some. Sandra Bullock. Tell me when I'm way too much, when no one has